going on, guys? Welcome back to SWILL Radio. All right, so we're gonna go over a good old show here, guys. Love After Lockup. And I gotta say, guys, once again, not my favorite show with this current cast season. It just seems kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Like, it's already weird dating an inmate, maybe, but it's like really weird. Like, I feel the awkwardness inside with the family members that they feel. I feel the exact same thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Let's go ahead and knock it out. All right, so we start off with Lacey and Shane. All right, so they are at a wedding planner, and they're eating desserts, seeing which one they actually like the most, which one they're going to use for their wedding, because they're like maybe a couple weeks away from actually getting married. And yeah, that's how that goes on with that. All right, so she plans on meeting up with John without telling Shane, and she's trying to get him to do a paternity test for her oldest kid, Marlo. She thinks that that's the dad, but she's not 100% sure. So I don't know why they're beating a dead horse. I'm pretty sure it's the kid's dad too. So yeah. So she knows that if he is the dad, John's gonna be in Shane and Lacey's life forever. They may have like a little trio relationship. They can do that, you know? That's what people do nowadays. 2019, 2020. That's what happens, guys. What they're doing. All right, so she's gonna meet up with John. He said that she met with John, and he said that he would take the paternity test. The whole time he's like, oh man, you look good in that dress. And she's like, oh, you look better than you did in prison the day you got out of prison. To me, it looked the exact same. Looked like he was probably working outside a little bit. It's a little dirty, but it's all good. But he did look a little bit different compared to what whatever it was that day he got out of prison. So she's right on that part right there. All right, so she sat down with John, and she told him that, hey, me and Shane are getting married. After he already agreed to do the paternity test, and he agreed to everything that she wanted him to agree to, he went ahead and did it. But then she broke it down to him, hey, this is what's going to happen. Me and Shane are getting married. All right, so then he broke down every reason why her and Shane should not get married. Saying he's a kid, backstreet boy, this and that. And she's like, why are you being so disrespectful? I don't understand why you're doing this. You don't have to be disrespectful. But anyway, that's fine with those guys right there. So then we got Cheryl and Josh. All right, so they're meeting, or actually she's meeting up with her sister. And she's she hasn't seen her in a very long time. She'd never met with Josh. So yeah, they're talking about this and that. And the sister is a correction officer, so she already sees everything on the inside. She already knows what's going on with these convicts and everything like that. Or she thinks she knows. Okay? Let me put it that way. You don't know people, you can't judge a book by its cover. All right, so Lacey says Lacey, which is the sister, says that it's not love, it's lust. And she's pretty much right. She's over there, the sister's out there banana chasing and everything like that. And she's just calling her out. All right, so they're going out to eat. And she's like, I can't control what's going to come out of my mouth. I tell the truth all the time. And then Josh shows up. All right, so she asks, hey, are you paying? And he's like, yeah, I can pay. No big deal. What do you want, the $50 thing? And she's like, yeah. He's like, get it. He's just being like a smart ass, basically. So she's throwing the ball at him, and he's throwing the ball right back at her. So he sees what's going on. He's dealt with people like her. She's dealt with people like him. So they both, on both sides of the fence, they already know what's going on. And then she asks why he was locked up. And he kind of beats around the bush a little bit, and then he says, hey, I robbed the bank. And then she was like, is that all? And he's like, you want more? All right, so basically, they don't leave on a good note. And, it is what it is, guys. The sisters are pretty much arguing. Lacey's like, you want me to go back to smoking crack or snorting crack or whatever she said? I'll do it, but I don't want to do it. And that's pretty much how they were going with it. She was a crackhead. I figured something, man. You don't become that skinny like that and look like that without smoking some crack. All right, so then we got good old Angela and Tony, guys. I don't get it. All right, so she wants the truth about Michelle. She wants to know who the hell was on the phone that he was talking to named Michelle. He had it as Michael on his phone, but he changed Michelle's name to Michael. So she's not stupid. So she sees what's going on with the text message. Because you're not going to sit there and text a guy named Michael some of that stuff that he text messaged Michelle. You know what I mean, guys? So he got busted, basically. So he admitted that he got a hotel with Michelle. At first, he said they went to go play basketball. They had some fun. Then he was like, yeah, we got a hotel room. All right. So then he breaks off in his little interview and said that he has an opioid addiction. And everybody comes up and says, oh, I have this addiction. And they blame other things. But, you got to take accountability for yourself on what you do. Okay. That's all I gotta say. Take accountability. All right. So yeah, they started kissing and everything like that. And then she's like, "You're gonna take me to the bedroom?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he's pretty much telling her what she needs to hear. And that's what he said in this little interview. He said, "All I gotta do is butter up a little bit, give her a little bit of kiss, a little bit of rubbing, and she's already pretty much melted in his hands, basically." So they wake up the next morning, smoking cigarettes and everything like that. And he's like, "Oh, baby, that was so good last night." And I'm like, "Really, dude?" So they get up out of the bed. She says, "I have a surprise for you. Come on, let's go." So they get out of the bed. They go out into the yard. And she has like a little tarp over what she has the surprise for. And it's a motorcycle. All right. So, yeah, he's excited. Like, I got a motorcycle. So they go back inside, have some coffee, smoke another cigarette. And, she's like, I don't understand this and that, making sacrifices. And he's like, "Well, wait, I made sacrifices too. You're not the only one that makes sacrifices." And she's like, "What sacrifice have you made?" He's like, "I took a chance on moving in with you." He's telling her he's going to help her with the bills. Hey, she has someone to sleep next to every night now. So he realized he's playing that card. She realized that she's lonely. And, that's what she's going for. She's a banana chaser, too. All right, so we got Lizzy and Daniel. All right, so they're debating on whether to let Daniel's mom know about the engagement. Lizzy's like, I don't really want to let her know. I'm embarrassed about it. But either way, we're going to go to her house anyway. So they're driving to the house. And they make it to the mom's house. And they see a whole gang of people outside. And they're like, "Oh, snap. The whole family's here." And she's like, "Oh, man. I don't understand what that whole scene didn't look right to me. It just seemed like it was kind of like, nah. You know what I mean, guys? It's weird." But, yeah, the whole family was there. And then the mom asked, she's like, "Hey, what was Lizzy's reaction to the ring?" Now, she thought that the ring was a promise ring. She didn't know that it was an engagement ring. But I'm like, it's kind of like the same difference, honestly. I think, but, she wanted to know what was going on. But then all of a sudden, he is like, "You know what? We're going to have to let them know." And she's like, "No, it's going to be our little secret." But then he finally told his mom that, hey, they got engaged. The mom had a WTF look on her face the whole time. And was like, "What? Huh? You got to be kidding me." Then she goes up and she hugs Lizzy. And it's a pretty cool scene right there. I know at first she didn't want to do it, but she hugged her for a long time. It's like, "Hope this is what you wanted." It's like you got to be real on what you got. Hold on one second, guys. I think it might be just a little dark in here. Let me turn some light up a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, that should be a little bit better. All right, so yeah, the mom was hugging him and, letting hey, I guess I approve to this. You get my blessing, supposedly, basically. All right, then we got good old Gloriana and Alex. That's all I got to say about those guys right there, man. It's a joke. All right, so she's at the car show, trying to make some extra cash for the wedding, because she already said that her wedding dress is like $5,000. And, she's talking to her boss, and she doesn't know what's going on. And then he's back with his friend. He got to stay at the friend's house. And he's like, I got to fix that situation with her. He's talking about his ex-girlfriend, which that's who I think he really wants to be with. But he still wants to fix things up with Gloriana, either way. So it's like he wants to make sure that he has his cake and he can eat it too. All right? So he makes it to the car show. And he wants to still find out why Gloriana wants to be with him. She doesn't give any straight answers. He's like, "You must love the way I look, my tattoos, and this and that." Like, he's real conceited about when he says it. But I don't think that's the case. I think she does loves him. She's a banana chaser. She's looking for something to have at night, basically. You know what I mean, guys? That's all it is. Banana chasing. All right? And then we got good old, they have a little argument. And then, he walks off and everything like that, like a b-boy and stuff like that. But it's all good. I just can't wait to see what this couple's going to do in the next couple episodes. I can't wait. It's actually pretty deep. It's getting kind of juicy. It's not getting good, but it's getting juicy. All right? So then we got Vincent and Amber. All right, so she got a travel pass from her parole officer. So she's going to go ahead and take Vincent to visit her family so they can go out and travel. Okay? They go to the family. She gives hugs, and he gives hugs, and everyone's looking like, why is he hugging me, basically? And they all sit down as a family around the little, not really a campfire, but they're like a little circle, almost like a half circle, everybody's sitting around. And then Amber's mom calls, and the aunt's like, "Hey, this little fellow that Amber brought, he fits right on in with us. He's crazy just like us." And that's pretty much how that goes right there, guys. I don't know, guys. It seemed like it's okay, but I think they have to give me a little bit more with these episodes. Just a little bit more. I mean, I like the previous Love After Lockups. I don't hate this one, but I just think some of the stories are kind of weird, to be honest with you. But we're going to see. Everything will turn up and everything is going to unfold before the season finale. I hope. If not, then he'll probably be back for a second. I'm sure they're going to bring him back. I already know they're going to do that. They're going to bring him back, see how they are now, and see what happened. But either way, guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying this episode? Are you guys enjoying the channel? I hope you guys enjoy the channel. If you do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And also that bell notification needs to be turned on so you can be alert.
Like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification, guys.
And we'll always keep you guys up to date on the latest trends.
Check out our Facebook and our Twitter. The links are in the description below.
Thanks for listening.